Hi everyone and welcome back to the Thermodynamic Triforce. Today I want to talk about an age-old question. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Oh, by the way, I came back to town, I delivered that mission, that quest, and now I have a new one. Look for Blood Raven in the burial grounds next to the cold plains. And my reward for that first quest was a new skill point, and I have this option. I can reset my stats and skill points, so I'm gonna use that. And the skill that I leveled was Firestorm, which I'll show you in a minute. But I'm gonna like experiment stuff because the builds that I found online were like end game stuff, and I'm like level 4, I think. Yeah, I'm level 4. So yeah, I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna experiment some stuff. I'm gonna see what I like, and after that, I'll just choose what I like best. Okay, so to answer that question about the chicken and the egg, I have to think. I have to go back and think where did chicken came from. And okay, so there are two different things called evolution and the theory of evolution. Now, evolution is a fact. It's not something that you can say, oh, it's not real. It happened. Species just changed over time. Because nowadays we can find animals that didn't exist way back in the day through fossils and stuff. And so that's something that you really can't say that it didn't happen. However, the explanation of how that evolution happened is known as the theory of evolution. It's just a way. Oh, cool! A stamina shrine. That way, I won't have to be walking around. Where am I supposed to go? Yeah, over there. So yeah. You can't really refute evolution. And I don't really want to offend anyone, but it's just a fact. The theory of evolution, sure, you can refute it, but it holds some pretty strong evidence for it. So I'm gonna base myself on it. And for those of you who don't know, the theory of evolution states that when faced with an environmental change, animals with different characteristics. Okay, so let me just go back a little. So animals have different characteristics, right? So you have like, I don't know, you have tall people and short people. So the same way you could have had like short giraffes and tall giraffes. And the way that the theory of evolution explains evolution is that when faced with an environmental change, the individuals of a certain species who had favorable characteristics managed to survive. Let me give you an example. Let me give you the giraffe example. Oh, cool. I've got a waypoint. I can go back to town now directly, and I can come back here later. So, back to giraffes. Imagine that a long time ago you had long neck giraffes and short neck giraffes. And then suddenly, all the giraffe food was suddenly way up in the trees. Now, oh, why am I not turning into a werewolf? Really? Anyways, then suddenly, short neck giraffes couldn't really eat now, could they? And they would just start dying out. And then suddenly, all you have are long neck giraffes. And that way, short neck giraffes just stopped existing. So now every future giraffe will have a long neck. And that's pretty much how, I mean, that's a very basic explanation of how the theory of evolution works. This theory is known as Darwinism, well, Neo-Darwinism nowadays, because it was like reviewed, but that's how it's explained. And there was actually another theory that said, oh no, an individual gains Wait, I'm overburdened. How is that even fucking why this always fucking shamans always messing with my steez. I'm sorry. Either way, there was another theory of evolution that said that individuals gained characteristics throughout their lives, and then they passed them along to their kids or offsprings. Huh. But that doesn't really work because I mean, you can observe it nowadays that if you uh, I don't know, if you gain a lot of muscle, your baby won't come out like really buff. So yeah, that theory is doesn't really hold any ground. But the Darwin one, I mean, it makes a lot of sense if you think about it, because I mean, if you I don't know, if you have like blue eyes, your kid might have blue eyes. So if suddenly there came, I don't know, something that made all non-blue-eyed people die, um, everyone that has blue eyes would be able to survive, and then suddenly you would have a lot of people with blue eyes. Maybe everyone would have blue eyes. Um, so yeah, that one makes a lot of sense, and I'll use it to answer that age-old question of eggs and chickens, which might honestly just be like I don't know, a metaphor, not really a metaphor, like a way of explaining, kind of not explaining stuff. Oh no, I want to identify. Fucking monkeys, not monkeys, gargantuan beast. That's just a big monkey. Um, I want to identify this. Oh wait, requires strength 25. Oh, it's for yeah, oh yeah, scepters are for paladins. Let me just identify this bow. Not much. 1 to 6, 3 to 6 is way better. Oh, yeah, I have a yellow one. Shield 3, 4. Yeah, mine's better. This for necromancer. I'm not a necromancer. I think that the thing that's for druid zone is like helms, like wolf helms and stuff. Oh, by the way, let me show that fire skill I have. I just burned them alive. And I just leveled, so I can get a new skill. Anyways, wait, what the fuck was I saying? I hate this. I hate getting lost in having fun in video games. Um, wait, let me just summons a vine that spreads disease to. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool, I think. Oh, back out the eyes of Ray. Oh, I forgot all about this crazy like skill. Um, I don't know. Ah, shit. What should I choose? Poison creeper, sure. Let me just. I can use it. Can I? Can I just? Can I just summon it? Can I just summon this guy and then change back? Oh, I can. That's pretty cool. All right. And stats. Okay, so I read that I needed vitality the most. So I'll just spend some points on vitality, because that gives me life and stamina, and I think that the wolf one uses a lot of. I know I think that I can get a lot of HP, which is quite valuable. Okay, so going back to what I was saying. Oh yeah, so that chicken and acting most likely is just like this is an answer that we can't. This is a question that we can't know the answer for. But I say fuck that. Let's actually analyze it with science, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, so evolution states that. So, and evolution doesn't work like suddenly. It works across thousands, even millions of years, I guess. Um, what matters is that it works over a long period of time. It's not just like, boom, suddenly there's no small trees and giraffes all die. No, it's something that requires a lot of time. So let's think about it. Let's think about it this way. Wait, what I'm doing? What am I doing here? I want some scroll of town portals, because that's actually very useful, so I can come back. So yeah, let's think about it. So a long time ago, chickens. Okay, so let's start thinking slowly backwards. All right. Um, so chickens, before they were chickens, they were almost chickens because something in the environment made them gradually change into the chicken that we know nowadays. Now, those almost chickens, there was one of them that laid an egg that it was a proper. I'm just gonna sell everything. Wait, I need potions. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna sell everything. I don't need mana potions. These ones are actually quite useful, so I'll keep that one. I'll just sell this. I'll sell this. And I won't sell this because this is actually good to empower weapons. I'll just store it. Oh, by the way, in this game, you should deposit your money because if you die, you lose it all. The one that you have on your hand, at least. Okay, so something that wasn't really chicken, it was almost a chicken, but it wasn't a chicken, laid an egg. And from that egg came the chicken that we know nowadays. Now, here comes the important question. Was that egg a chicken egg or was okay, so what I want to get at is like is the egg so if a not chicken lays an egg, is it a not chicken egg that gives birth to a chicken, or is it a chicken egg that will eventually give birth to a chicken? Because because it will eventually give birth to a chicken, is it a chicken egg? So that's the truly important question. Is the egg attributed to the mother or the child? Now, for that, I have no answer. That's because that's I mean that's probably defined somewhere, and that will be your answer. I can check it right now. I would honestly Google it, but I don't want to really pause to Google that. I'll just say the answer on the start of the next episode. Um, so yeah, that's your answer to who came first, the chicken or the egg. It depends on what do you consider the egg to be of. If it's an egg from the animal that laid it, then the chicken came first, because from a non-chicken egg came a chicken. But if you define an egg as an egg of what it will eventually offspring, then the egg came first, because a non-chicken laid a chicken egg. So that's your answer. That's the important bit. So we have... Fuck. Oh, wait. I got a ton of shit. Alright, so I should go to town. I wanted to get some... I basically did nothing to advance in this episode. I'm truly sorry. Fuck. Alright, but to answer that that question, so I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this episode, this topic, please leave me a like or a dislike if you didn't like it, so I know what I'm doing wrong or right. Anyways, thank you for watching and see you next time.